What's up guys, Jab here, back with a brand new Warzone Mobile video. And if you haven't noticed, Warzone Mobile, the social media team I should say, Warzone Mobile social media team has kind of been missing for the last 2 weeks or so. We're going to get into all of the relevant information and speculate a little bit as to why this is. But before we do that, of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please make sure to do so. It really helps us out and we're on that grind to 25,000 subscribers. But yeah, like I mentioned, Warzone Mobile hasn't really posted anything in the last 2 weeks, which is something that is very out of character for their social media teams. If you guys remember, just a few weeks ago, I actually made a video talking about the whole Microsoft laying off a bunch of their employees, including some of the Warzone Mobile team. Now, in that video, we talked about how some of the developers of Warzone Mobile were affected by these layoffs. We knew that marketing was affected. We knew that some of the development teams from Solid State Studios, as well as Digital Legends, were affected. And we just basically talked a little bit about what this means for Warzone Mobile. Was this good news? Was it bad news? And what could it lead to? So here you can see the latest 2 Twitter posts that they have on the official Warzone Mobile page, and they're basically 2 weeks old. They haven't posted anything on their Twitter page in the last couple of weeks, and like I mentioned, this is very out of character for them. They're usually promoting the game all the time, they're responding to comments and stuff like that, but right now they are not posting anything at all, which is essentially the first time we've seen this since Warzone Mobile's official Twitter account was a thing. That's not the only place that they're missing either, by the way. In the Warzone Mobile Discord, they haven't posted anything since August, so they haven't even posted stuff in regards to some of the announcements that they made in September and all that, so they have not posted there either. Now, I'm not the only one that has noticed this. There are other content creators that have pointed this out already, basically saying, you know, like what's going on, what is happening over at the Warzone Mobile team and stuff like that. We do have some supposed exclusive information that we're going to go ahead and look at in just a second, but I want to be clear before we actually look at it. None of this is confirmed, of course, so I just want to make that 100% clear. But again, the whole point of this is to basically speculate and talk about, you know, what's going on with Warzone Mobile and what can we expect going forward. So with that little disclaimer out of the way, let's go ahead and look at supposedly what's happening with Warzone Mobile. So here's the first tweet. It says, exclusive intel. In recent discussions with several individuals connected to Warzone Mobile, particularly following the recent layoffs, I've gained a clearer picture of what's next for the game. The layoffs affected multiple departments, including teams responsible for in-game content like keeps, Warzone Mobile bundles and events, the social media team, and other areas across different studios. This explains the lack of new content in those areas recently. As for the older content, it's reused with is intentional and not a direct result of the layoffs. Whenever the game transitions between chapters, such as from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, they tend to avoid introducing new content, instead cycling through previous chapter material. However, the layoffs have impacted mobile exclusive content such as keeps, events, and Warzone Mobile bundles. Moving forward, the focus will shift towards cross-platform content. The team is currently concentrating on the transition to Black Ops 6, prioritizing development and QA to ensure a seamless handover. With that being said, things are expected to take a positive turn soon. Development is still ongoing, and several studios have reassured their employees that their jobs are secure with no plans to shut down the game. Please note that this is not a leak. Permission was granted before sharing this information. So that was one thing that I forgot to mention earlier before we read all of that. One thing that, you know, was really suspicious about this whole Warzone Mobile situation too was the fact that we haven't gotten a new keep this week, and also that just in general, some of the in-game events and bundles and stuff like that are missing. We haven't basically gotten any of that content, and that was another very concerning thing. You would think that they would be focusing, you know, having a new keep like they always do and stuff. The whole lucky draw thing, for those that don't know what the keep is, that's a moneymaker for them, and the fact that there wasn't a new one, it is kind of concerning. But apparently all of this can be explained, like that post said, because of the layoffs. You know, they affected multiple aspects of the Warzone Mobile development team and stuff, and that's why we haven't seen any new content, any new keeps, any new events or anything like that, and that's why they have not been posting on social media over the last couple of weeks. However, like the post also said, there is no plans to shut the game down as of yet, and that they are focusing on that transition to Black Ops 6. We know that they are planning to bring, you know, Omni movement from Black Ops 6, and they're planning to do all that cross progression sort of content and stuff. So it seems like that is going to be their focus right now. And it makes sense, you know, because we're just a few weeks away now from the launch of Black Ops 6. And so it seems like that's where Warzone Mobile is headed right now. That's why they are so quiet. And so I wanted to go ahead and reassure everyone, because I've seen a lot of people posting basically saying, you know, that they are missing in action, and this is basically confirmation that the game is going to be shutting down sometime soon. That's not to say that that's not a possibility, of course. Obviously, you know, it is a possibility. The game isn't really doing that well financially right now. There has been, of course, layoffs, as you guys just, you know, heard in this video and stuff. So it's not looking good right now, but it, like the post said, you know, it is expected to take a positive turn, hopefully, with this transition to the Black Ops 6 era. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything that you need to know right now with Warzone Mobile. What's going on with the game? Why are they not posting and stuff like that? Assuming that this whole post that we just read about right now is true, then it's because they are focusing on that transition to Black Ops 6. So hopefully they are improving the game, because as we all know, it desperately does need improvements. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe, motherfucker.